Greetings, I'm Chris and welcome back to my World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King Classic series. Playing as a Blood Elf Paladin. Last time we touched on the history of the Blood Elf race, and today we will continue questing and hopefully learn more of the lore of the area. I'd like to thank you for watching and please enjoy this relaxed questing playthrough. So we've reached Falcon Wing Square, we're level 8, and I did actually have a quest in my inventory that I forgot to open. So we have incriminating documents. Bring the incriminating documents to Ealdon Sunbrand at Falcon Wing Square in Eversong Woods. The document contains detailed maps of different strategic buildings in Eversong Woods. A diagram of an arcane sanctum is also sketched in good detail. There seem to be numerous notes in a language you don't recognise. As these were carried by a Darnissian spy, it might be a good idea to bring them to the Captain of the Guard, Ealdon Sunbrand. So we'll carry on with that. I also do have the Joyous Journeys buff, which increases XP by 50%. So we'll quest as we go, enjoying the story, but keeping a good pace, so we kind of go just at level, if not a little bit below, and kind of keep things fast and sharp. Got something for me? Let me take a look. Farewell. Are you sure you found these on a night elf? They're clearly written in Dwarven. From what I can understand of this letter, whoever wrote this did not cause the malfunction, but rather was sent here as a spy to observe the results of it. They call our endeavours reckless and dangerous. But who? Of course, that envoy from Ironforge. We were fools to trust anyone belonging to the Alliance. Absolutely. The Dwarven spy. Listen. This is a very delicate situation. Even though we've identified the spy, we cannot kill him out in the open. We cannot try to capture him either, as the risk of him escaping is too great. I want you to go find Prospector Anvil Ward at the North Sanctum and kill him. Do this in a quiet manner. We don't want word to spread that we allowed a spy in our city. Bring me his head as proof. Ironforge will learn not to meddle with the Sindorai. Quite a brutal quest then, actually. I mean, obviously I'm going to do it, but still, a brutal quest.
Keep your wits about you.
Feels like a very Horde type quest. It's a little bit darker. What are you looking at, lass? Never seen a dwarf before? You best be on your way if you don't want any trouble. I need a moment of your time, sir. I must be the last assigned to me around the Eversong Woods. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? Very well, off we go. Let us not waste any more minute. One more minute. Why, yes, of course. I've something to show you right inside this building, Mr. Anvil Ward.
See you soon.
Feeling a little bit guilty, but a spy is a spy. He's putting up a good fight as well. Make sure we've got all our spells and everything. Seal of Righteousness. Perfect.
Glory to the Sindori.
Did you take care of the intruder? So, the deed is done. Excellent job. Word has been passed to the Ranger General, and believe me, the dwarves will pay dearly for their treason. You've been of great service to your people today. I think I'll go for a two-hander, as I'm looking to deal damage as retribution, but we'll keep a shield and maybe even some spell gear to do a little off-healing and off-tank work.
Remember the Sunwell.
Fair Breeze Village.
Keep your wits.
I have another task for you. Ranger Gregolian was sent to Fairbreeze Village to find out more about a wretched attack on a nearby shipyard. He has requested reinforcements which we cannot yet provide. Seek him out and grant him whatever aid you can. Fairbreeze Village can be reached by following the road out of Falconwing Square all the way towards the south. Good luck.
Remember the Sunwell.
Wow, now that is what I call a sword. And we will keep our sword and shield safe. And we are set. I don't have much to sell yet. Still considering professions for this character. I'd like to keep it in keeping with the role, so possibly blacksmithing, engineering, or jewel crafting possibly. But if you have any suggestions, let me know. I hope you're all doing well today.
Our enemies will fall.
Yes.
Roadside ambush, you there? You must help me, please. A fellow apprentice and I were attacked by the wretched. In their mad hunger for magic, they took everything they could get their hands on. Mana crystals, wands, spellbooks, everything. Melidor gave chase after them. I had to stay behind and look after what they didn't take. Continue down the road and see if you can lend him a hand.
We will have justice.
Oh, and just in time, always the way. The guards come after the event. Oh well, what can you do? They're gone now. Scared the breaches out of them with a well-placed fireball. Unfortunately for me, they threw our precious cargo in the river. Soaked pages, those blasted wretched sure can run fast at the sight of someone who will stand up to them. Well, let's not worry about that now. I need to find my instructor's elemental grimoire. I'm certain I saw one of those cowards throw it in the river, but I cannot seem to be able to locate it. I could use another set of eyes. I'll throw in a bit of coin if you spot it.
We will have justice.
Okay. Is it down here? There it is. Book is completely soaked. Instructor and Theol's not going to like this at all. Here, take this money. I have an idea.
The reckoning is
Taking the
at
fall. Anthol is going to fly with his rocker when he finds out his book is ruined. I've got a little proposal for you. Don't worry, I'll make it worth your while. Take this book to him and tell him nothing of the incident. If he asks, just tell him you dropped the book into a puddle. He has no direct authority over you, so there's not much you can do. Antheol delivers his lectures at Still Whisper Pond, southeast of Silvermoon. You'll do this for us, right? I'll reward you handsomely for this favour.
Remember the Sunwell.
We'll do Fairbreeze Village, and then we'll go in there, hand in taking the fall. Good to have some quests opened up. Nice if we could get a drop of a bag or two.
Anaria Shola.
Pelt collection. The spring poor that inhabits this region are known for their high quality pelts. We've even seen night elf scum travel with these lands, just to poach them. Our skirmishes with the Armani have put a bit of a strain on our supply of gear, and our rangers don't have much time to hunt for pelts anymore. If you'd be willing to lend a hand by collecting springpaw pelts, I'd be happy to reward you with a handcrafted piece of armour. You'll find springpaw stalkers all around the woods north of here. That's quite a nice upgrade.
Farewell.
Yes.
The Wayward Apprentice, thank you for your help. While I get things back in order here, I'd like to ask you a favour. One of my former apprentices embarked on a very dangerous line of research. She journeyed to the East Sanctum in the middle of the Dead Scar. I worry for her well-being. See if you can find her and convince her to return to her senses.
Hold your head high.
Saltheryl's Haven.
Time is of the
I swear that
essence.
I'm going to fireball someone if I get one more request from Lord Saltheryl concerning supplies for his party. Do I look like a party planner? Between you and me, that fool and his sycophants are living in denial that we're under attack here. Some of us are actually busy with, defending what's left of Quel'Thalas. Paladin, would you please head over to Saltheryl's Haven and see if you can shut him up? It's just down the road to the west.
Farewell.
State your business. Jorello
Thanks for coming. Things are worse than we had anticipated. The wretched have taken over Sunsail Anchorage in its entirety. Situation at Sunsail Anchorage. Sunsail Anchorage has been overrun by wretched scum. As soon as we manage to get reinforcements to the area, we'll show these thugs who's boss. In the meantime, you can help by showing them a bit of discipline. Go in there and show them that we're not to be trifled with. You'll find Sunsail Anchorage just to the west of Fairbreeze Village. Kill 5 wretched thugs, 5 wretched hooligans, and report to Ranger Degolian.
We will have justice.
Fell off.
Glorious.
Always important to get lots of bag space early on. Saves time going back and forth.
Choose wisely.
Ranger Siren. Don't take the safety of this village for granted. We're under siege by the Scourge in the east and the Wretched to the west. Ranger Siren keeps our borders safe from the undead that pour in from the Dead Scar. Follow the road eastwards out of town and see if you can lend her a hand.
The reckoning is at hand.
Certainly are getting the quests in now.
Dark times will
The Scorched Grove. The foul taint in the soil precedes the expansion of the Scourge into a new area. The protective runestones along the border with the Ghostlands have warded the land against this taint in the past. The westernmost runestone was destroyed during a Scourge attack, which forced us to burn the ground around it to prevent the taint from spreading. My sister, Lariana Riverwind, watches over the Scorched Grove. Go find her. She might have some work for you.
Remember the sun well.
Well, we certainly are kept busy here. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll quest towards the. I think we can. We're really just going to quest all around here to get the XP and money. So we'll head left and hand in and collect pelts and Wretched at the bridge. May actually be able to get a few around here as well if we're lucky. Forward to getting some talent points soon. One of 6, okay. Might take a little bit of grinding to get, so we'll head west and continue questing. I'm in a rush. Beautiful music. Lord Saltheral.
We will have
Good.
justice.
A Magistrix Dawnstrider to finally respond to my simple requests. I should take up the matter of her attitude with the Regent Lord in Silvermoon. She's quite rude. Nothing for you to worry your little head over. Now that you're here, maybe I'll finally be able to get those party supplies that I've been waiting for. Urgent quest. The party never ends. I'd like to throw parties, just a little something to celebrate the magnificence that is Quell Thalas, but I'm in a bit of a bind. I need you to gather up more party supplies. Vine Master, Sun Touched at the Silver Moon City Inn. Bring me a bottle of Sun Touched Special Reserve from Zaleen First Light at Farstrider Retreat. Acquire more of those delicious Springport appetizers. And you can pick up my delivery of fireworks from Hallis Dawnstrider at Fairbreeze Village. Be quick about it.
Farewell.
Quite the urgent task.
We will persevere.
I'll get a few more pelts. So now we need Wretched Thugs and Wretched Hooligans, 5 of each. So we can make the anchorage safe again. Oh. Oh, this isn't good. Too bad. Perks of having mail armor and healing. Ooh, we've got an upgrade. Oh, can't use maces. Need to change that soon. Training. Okay, so we've got everything here. We'll look for another pelt and also look at the Scorched Grove and then head further up north. Hopefully we can gain a level and buy a few spells. I think there is more to this this area for questing, from what I remember. So I'm looking forward to seeing what else arises. As I say, I've not played the Horde during the Wrath era for quite a while, so it's interesting to see the areas and the quests and the gameplay. Perhaps it's up here. Go over the Scorched Grove. Watches. It might be on the other side, actually. I may not be able to actually get it. I may have to go further southwards. Just double check. Oh no, it's here. Brilliant. Beautiful architecture.
Victory lies ahead. Death to all.
Ah, my brother sent you. I do have a task I could use assistance with.
Keep your wits
A
about
somber task. These are difficult times for us. It was a very hard decision to burn the woods bordering the Ghostlands to prevent the Scourge's expansion. The Treants, who have been our friends for years, are now trying to foster the regrowth of the forest along the Scorched Grove. This is a painful thing to ask of you, Paladin, but we failed to convince our former allies to cease their endeavours. I need you to stop them by the only means that remain to us. Force. Slay 10 withered greenkeepers at the Scorched Grove.
The reckoning is at hand.
Yeah, easily within my levels, so we can pick that up and then work our way along back upwards. Plenty around here too. Kind of hard. So that one encounter took half my health. Brutal. And I'm a male class. Try not to take on too many and get overwhelmed. Luckily at this level your health regenerates at quite a good pace. This is a huge model as well. Old white bark. Withered Touch, 17 shadow damage, 17 mana leached as well. Oof, that was an absolute beast. Nice quest. Okay, so where is the pendant? There we go. Old White Bark's pendant. The pendant has the initials LR etched to it. Perhaps these letters will lead to the pendant's maker. Find the person who might have made Old White Bark's pendant. It might provide some insight on the item. Actually get some nice XP for that as well. Really nice item. Ooh. I'm sure there's no one else, no unexpected surprises. Potion. Wow, that was absolutely brutal. So we need 3 more. I will just let my health regen a little bit. Take a drink. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about the disease, so we just have to let it tick off. Quite a nice quest this, because it challenges you to actually use the abilities you've been given, whether it's evasion or pets or healing or damage mitigation. Especially if you're new to an MMO and you don't know all the systems behind it. Considering when I was first playing this, when it first came out, I was incredibly new to MMOs and I just didn't really understand a lot of what was happening, especially coming from something like Oblivion or a single player game, so it does take a little bit of time to click. Fantastic. So that's us done in that section. We'll look for some more pelts, but we can move a bit further outwards. Get them on the way back. I think we have some talent points to look at, so I'm just having a quick browse through just to see what good talents there are. I think I'm going to go with a leveling build for starters, and then see how we progress as the gameplay goes on. So possibly like looking at retribution. Benediction reduces the mana cost of all instant cast spells by 2. I think that would be a good one, just as to get a kind of vehicle for fighting, healing up, and continuing, so we don't lose too much mana. Deflection increases power chance, probably more for tanking. In the protection tree, we've got Divine Strength, Divinity. Both of those actually look really good. And Holy, we have increases the damage done by your Seal of Righteousness, Seal of Vengeance, and Seal of Corruption, and their judgments, which looks absolutely fantastic as well. And Spiritual Focus reduces pushback, but I think if we're going to delve into the retribution tree, it's best to start investing early so we can get further in and get to the good stuff like Divine Storm, Righteous Vengeance, Crusader Strike, all the really good classic Paladin abilities. Seal of Command, that looks fantastic. And you've got a really good shopping list of spells and abilities to work towards. So we'll go with Benediction and work outwards. Somber Task. So it's done. Curse these times that have driven us to desperate measures, and curse our enemy, the Scourge. Learn this. Our lands must be protected no matter what the cost. We shall prevail. All White Bark's pendant. You have something to show me? This pendant, I gave it to Old Whitebark after his people helped us rebuild our village. I guess this means the Blood Elf clears her throat as she regains her composure. I appreciate you bringing this to me. This is something I'd like to ask of you. There is something I'd like to ask of you. Whitebark's memory. This pendant brings back memories of a different time, a better time. Unfortunately, memories are the last thing I need right now. I want you to bury this by the runestone in the Scorched Grove. It was there that I first met the Treant Elder. Put my old friend's memory to rest, and also cut your way through his companions, which is kind of brutal, but there it is. So we could do that now, actually, while we're here. I don't want to kind of spread out too far, but it would be good to just kind of keep a continuity on the quests. We can't slide our way through. And now we're going to kill a spirit. I have failed my people. You have returned. Haven't you done enough? I no longer belong to this world and must admit defeat. The land has forever changed and nothing will be the same. Leave my pendant here with me. Maybe one day, long after the elves are gone, a new tree will grow in this very spot amongst the burnt forest and the husks of dead treants. It's a nice quest. Too many around here, especially our white bark again. We've ruined his day enough. We just need one more pelt. Perfect.
Our enemies will fall. Glory to the Sindori. Keep your wits about you.
These will do perfectly. Take this piece of armor as a reward. I'll be able to make more with the pelts you brought to me.
Farewell.
Lovely. My nephew was sent into the Ghostlands a few days ago. He never mentioned anything about his task, except that it was an extremely secret nature. He never returned and I feared the worst. Paladin. A missing messenger might not mean much to the callous magisters of Silvermoon, but he's like a son to me. Please, will you look for him?
Salama Ashalanore.
Anaria Shola.
Situation at Sunsail Anchorage. That'll teach them not to mess with us. Good work.
Keep your wits about
We're too merciful with the wretched. We ought to drive a sword through each of them. Their boldness in Sunsail Anchorage is unpardonable.
Remember
Farstrider
the
retreat.
Sunwell.
Your help in subduing the wretched has been invaluable. The Fast Riders would surely use for someone like you in their fight against the Armani trolls. Look for the Fast Rider retreat to the northeast of here. Speak to Lieutenant Dawnrunner and see what assistance she might need.
The reckoning is at hand.
Fell off the same bit. At least I'm consistent. Okay, so we'll Suntouch Special Reserve and Springport Appetizers and Bundle of Fireworks. Let's see who to get these off.
I have one-of-a-kind items.
Okay, so we'll keep looking out for that one, I think, that quest.
Dash Malanore, the eternal sun guides us.
Might actually get a few add-ons in the next episode just to help us a little bit more. I do like to keep to the classic theme. You're here to help us? Why didn't you say so earlier? We can always use a hand. Defending Fairbreeze Village. We've experienced a marked increase in Scourge attacks. Our defences are barely holding and there's no sign of reinforcements from Silvermoon City. Lend us a hand in defending the village by thinning the numbers of the undead roaming the Dead Scar nearby. Slay 4 Rotland Marauders and 4 Dark Wraiths and report to Ranger Sarin at Fairbreeze Village in Eversong Woods.
Remember the sun well.
So what I would like to do is if we can just pick up the quests along and then head back and grab some updated spells. Speak to Apprentice Maveda at the East Sanctum in Eversong Woods. There she is.
We will persevere.
It's so nice and well-meant to check on me. It's too bad she lost faith in my research long ago. Don't waste your time trying to get me to return to her. You can either help me with my research or leave. Corrupted Soil. This was a fully functional arcane sanctum before Arthas and his army of Scourge decided to plough through it on their way to Silvermoon. Now it's as useful to us as any part of the Dead Scar. The soil is tainted, undead are drawn to it, and the energy in the ley lines is completely disrupted. What I want to know is whether the taint is reversible or not. I want you to collect soil samples from this area so I can study them. Perhaps with time we can set things back to normal.
Be ready for anything.
Okay, and we'll see if we can gather this quest and then hopefully we can work our way southwards, cutting through all the mobs that get in our way. And at 15 we get Group Finder. Pretty cool. We hope to do a few dungeons on this character at least.
to the Sindorai. Death to all
To help?
opposers.
Excellent. The battle against the Amani trolls has taken its toll on us, and capable fighters such as yourselves are always welcome.
Keep your wits about.
Armani encroachment. Ours are not the vast kingdom of the humans and orcs. All we have left are our lands in Azeroth, lies mostly before your eyes. Until we can reach Outland, we must defend what little land we have at any cost. Our uncivilized neighbours to the southeast, the Armani trolls, certainly have a different opinion regarding the ownership of these lands. The daily raids are something we can't tolerate anymore. Go to their settlements, Zebwathar, Torwathar, and teach them a lesson.
We will have justice.
Got plenty of room for quests, which is great.
Anu Belore Delana.
The Spearcrafter's Hammer. The Armani and the Sindorai have a long history of mutual dislike and open hostility. That doesn't prevent me from appreciating a fellow craftsman's work. I've come across pieces of Armani weaponry and I must admit I'm impressed by the quality of their work. It is rumoured that Spearcrafter Otembe wields a magical hammer that is so light and well balanced it allows him to work with great dexterity and efficiency. If you bring me this tool, I'll use it to craft you a weapon. Well, it's a nice upgrade, but I was hoping it'd have a few stats.
Shorel Oran.
What do you seek? We will have justice.
So upstairs. Okay, there we go.
The eternal sun guides
The
us.
Magister's Apprentice, Paladin, hear my request. For reasons that I cannot go into now, I've decided to shut down my nearby school. A few days ago, I sent one of my pupils, Apprentice Lorothalis, there with this very task. I have not heard back from her since. Will you go to Duskwither Spire and check in on her? Make sure that she is well. You'll find it by heading north on the path out of Farstrider Retreat, then go to the right when the road branches. Speak with Apprentice Lorothalis near Duskwither Spire in Eversong Woods.
Farewell.
Right. Okay, so what I think we'll do now is head back and get our spells, and then we can carry on questing a bit further southwards.
Victory lies ahead.
State your business.
Definitely need parry. Purify. Heals a friendly target, removing one disease and a poison. Absolutely need Purify, and it's nice and cheap. Lay on Hands, classic Paladin spell. Heals a friendly target for an amount equal to the Paladin's maximum health. If used on self, Paladin cannot be targeted by Divine Shield, Divine Protection, Hand of Protection, or self-targeted Lay on Hands, again for 2 minutes. Also cannot be used on self within 30 seconds of using Avenging Wrath. There's also a spell we badly want. And that is one as well. Okay, Hammer of Justice. Stuns the target for 3 seconds and interrupts non-player spellcasting for 3. Another classic Paladin spell. and of protection even. A targeted party or raid member is protected from all physical attacks for 6 seconds, but during that time they cannot attack or use physical abilities. Players only have one hand on them per paladin at any one time. Once protected, the target cannot be targeted by Divine Shield, Divine Protection, or Hand of Protection again for 2 minutes. We're going for that. Two. Anything in the holy? Attribution? Nope. Nope. Lay on hands. Again, definitely going to have to go for that. So next up is 14 in the holy tree. In the protection tree, again, 14. Oh, that's a really nice one. And 12 for the next rank of Blessing of Might. And Judgment of Wisdom, nice. Okay, so we've got some excellent spells there. Put that on our healing section. It's upgraded. Hand of Protection here. We'll use that as our stun. I think we are set. Brilliant. So we'll see if we can't get a little bit more questing done before the episode ends. Let's start our new skills. Head over to Taking the Fall. I think we're going to get in trouble for getting the Grimoire wet. Really nice get out of trouble spell, that Lay on Hands. I think even with healing low level dungeons, it's not going to be too even if you invested in the Holy Tree, you're not really getting anything that massively improves your ability to heal until quite deeper on. Divine Intellect is a fantastic one. I think the same could be said for protection as well, really. Strength, healing effects, chance to dodge, anticipation, that's going to be a really needed one. But even then, low level dungeons will be fine. Hopefully. So we've got a good mix of roles we can fill.
The dark times will pass. Remember the sun well.
What calls for this interruption to my lecture, Paladin?
We will have
You
justice.
say those two incompetent fools bribed you to lie to me. You've done very well in coming to me. Oh, we told the truth. I suppose we're a paladin. We've got a swift discipline. I hope you learn a valuable lesson today. Never trust someone else to lie for you. Now I want you to go back to my two dim-witted students and discipline them using this wand. The magic tells me that you'll find them along the road to the west on the other side of the Dead Scar. Come back to me after you've done this. I'll give you a small reward for your troubles. Use Xanthiel's disciplinary rod on his two students, Apprentice Rarlin and Apprentice Melodor. Get a 4-slot bag. Well, it's not bad. It's red. It's a red bag. We'll just go and complete this quest and then maybe work on this side. Could be around here somewhere. Perfect.
State your business.
Swift discipline.
Shorana.
Did you do what I asked of you?
We will have
Excellent
justice.
job. Don't worry, they're not stuck in that form permanently. Their apprenticeship, however, won't be restored until they earn it back.
Farewell.
And we got a ding. So we will carry on in retribution and get another benediction. I think we'll put all points into this so we can get further into improved Blessed Might, Heart of the Crusader, improved Judgments. There's a lot to choose from. See if we can't pick up the Magister's Apprentice. Bit of walk in at the start, but luckily we do get a mount a lot earlier in the game in Wrath compared to Classic, so we'll have a bit more movement speed, and the leveling progress should be a lot quicker then. It's a sight.
State your business.
Magister's Apprentice. The Magister was concerned for my well-being. How sweet. I wish that he had shown such an interest before when we were at the Spire. It doesn't matter now. Please listen carefully, Paladin, as I have a favour to ask of you. Where's Willithin? The Duskwither groundskeeper has gone missing. Someone must have forgotten to tell him to leave when the Magister and everyone else did. I know that he's still somewhere around here on the grounds, but I dare not go looking for him myself with all these magical creatures roaming around. Will you find him for me, Paladin, and make sure that he's alright? Deactivating the Spire. As you may know, Magister Duskwither sent me back here to shut down the power sources that feed the Spire. There are 3 of them, each located in a different place inside. Unfortunately, I appear to be too late, and Duskwither Spire has been overrun with strange magical creatures. While I haven't the expertise to accomplish this task, surely a paladin such as yourself could do so easily. Deactivate the 3 Duskwither Spire power sources inside Duskwither Spire, then return the deactivating jewel to Apprentice Laurel Thalis in Eversong Woods. It's a mouthful of words. Okay, see if we can't fight our way there. Orb of Translocation. Ooh. Okay. Good to have a few more tools in the toolbox now. Mind the gap. Incredible view though. I don't think there's any way to not pull them both. I don't think it's down here, the go to the next floor up. There it is. It's good to have an addiction to help the mana drain. Abandoned investigations. You've discovered what appears to be an investigative journal left by Magister Duskwither. A brief scan of its contents reveals some shocking attempts at filtering corrupted magical flows, which might explain what has happened here at Duskwither Spire. The Magister is sure to want this brought back to him. So we need to deactivate the third power source. I'm assuming we go up. I can't even remember this quest. Weapon swing is incredibly slow. What are we at? 2.9. Wow. I have to say the actual modeling is really good on this. Like if you can see that, the small figurines orbiting it, that's incredible work. Okay, so what I think we'll do is we'll go for where's Willithan, and then we'll continue in the next episode. So I think there's quite a bit to do here. But a lot to explore and get done. There he is. A mess, that's what this is. All of these creatures sprung up out of nowhere and are running around out of control. And where the Magister and his apprentices run off to, leaving me here alone, all alone, without as much as a hello there with nothing. Would you like to come with? The nerve. Who are you? You're not one of the Magister's apprentices, that's for certain. Sent here to clean up the mess, no doubt. It's horrible, I tell you. Strange things happening in the spire. The Magister and his apprentices run off, and then the next thing you know, the whole grounds are overrun with these magical beasties. And who told Willithan? No one, that's who. Paladin, you've got to help clear some of these things out. I cannot maintain the grounds while these anomalies run amok. Kill 6 Mana Serpents and 6 Ether Fiends. I think on that note, what we'll do is we'll take in the view, and we will come back here next time. So thank you for watching and questing along, and I hope to see you again.